Welcome to the Dad Got Parks Disney Character Warehouse update for Vineland location. This was Saturday, April 24th. They opened the outlet early today at like 9:40, so I got to start filming a little early. And they had a ton of the Space Mountain puzzles that were hard to get last week, but they had a bunch of them this week. And they still have a bunch of these Iron Man wrist shooter things. I like these, but I just don't see myself ever using one of these lanyard holders for anything in the park. They're cool, but I just don't see a use for them. These are really neat. I just wish they were more of a discount. They're $9.99 original price, so $7.99's not that great a deal. They're cool though. I like them. How do aliens get their babies to sleep? They rocket. Waka waka. Not bad. Rocket. I like it. I do like this, the angry guy from Inside Out. He's pretty cool looking. This one with Boo is adorable. I love it. But back to them opening the outlet early. I was really shocked. We got our first text at like 9:30 to line up. So just keep that in mind. Always be ready to go early. So Disney announced that they're going to a plastic-free version of packaging for all their dolls. So I think they're blowing out their Barbie dolls at the outlet. So they have all of these Disney Barbie dolls for $12.99. And they have just about every princess you could think of. We already have an Ariel one and an Aurora one and pretty much all of these. Otherwise, I would have been buying them. But if there's a princess you're looking for, it's probably here at the outlets right now for $12.99. I think these retail in the $20-something range, so that's not a bad price. I really like the fact that they have the two Ariel dolls. They have an Ariel bride version and an Ariel mermaid version. I do have a question though. Wasn't Ariel supposed to be like 16? So isn't getting married? I don't know. I'm just saying. But if you want to get a cheap Disney Barbie doll, you can head to the outlets right now, and they got a bunch of them, like a bunch, like a whole bunch. And if you could leave me a like, I'd really appreciate that. That might help out my videos and help me grow, and then I can make more videos and do more cool things. Give you guys free things like the Haunted Mansion ears I'm giving away. The Jasmine one is pretty cool, and it seems like all of them come with their own hairbrush. And a quick tip: do not let your child cut the Disney doll hair. Disney doll hair or Barbie doll hair gets everywhere once it's cut. It's like a menace. It's worse than glitter. I absolutely believe it is worse than glitter. This was a cool little set because it has not only Jafar, but I really like the pose they have on the genie or half genie that you get. It's weird. You only get a half a genie. You don't get a whole genie doll there. These look like fun. I don't really like the way Mickey looks on this one. The R2 one looks a lot better. Mickey looks weird. This is like another kind of lanyard pouch holder thing. Not sure what you do with these, but I guess if you work somewhere. Now this is really cool. She looks awesome, but her legs look weird because of how long they are to be a pen. It just looks odd. I don't know, me and a buddy were talking about how weird it looks. Now I've bought a couple of these multi-color pens from the outlets, and I have to say a bunch of them have broken. They just stop multi-clicking. These fans are fantastic. They move a ton of air. If you are hot in the parks, one of these fan whatever they are, they work. They work really well. And I have a question because I tried to hang one of these on our doors at the house and I couldn't get them over the doorknob. What kind of doorknobs do those fit over? This is awesome. I don't know what these Disney Toy Box toys are, but they're cool. And Zero glows in the dark. Anything that glows in the dark, you got me. I'm sold. I love this thing. This is kind of funny. It is the same price as the Disney Barbie dolls, which makes you wonder, why would I buy the Disney Barbie doll when I could buy the big giant animator doll for $12.99. Like, it's the same price. Seems like a much better deal over there. These are some pretty cool, like, die-cast cars. I've showed these before. I'm a car guy. I like cars. I like Mickey. So the Mickey cars are pretty cool. The kiddo actually has this set, and she loves it. We got this at the Disney store a long time ago. We did not pay $9.99 for it. We paid a lot more than $9.99 for it. You may have seen this if you watched last week's video. Everybody, keep it a secret. Shh. But that's a smoking deal. That's like a big, cool... Where does Queen Elsa keep all her money? In a snowbank. Waka waka. You interrupted me for snowbank? Come on. I don't know. Frozen was huge. I think the kiddo has every Frozen doll and accessory thing you could have. But if you don't have kids of that... Now, keep this in mind. I do have big monkey paws, but this is a pretty small mug, and that is a really tiny handle. I apologize for the yellow remnants of stuff on my hands. The kiddo decided she wanted to paint Daddy's nails the other night. She painted it with this peel-off nail polish, and it was making my nails feel tight. I don't know how women wear nail polish, but I still have some residue from the nail polish on my nails. Sorry. These things are still $7.99, and they 100% need to drop these in price. And $12.99 is just ridiculously too much for the Star Wars Day at Sea Cup. Unless I was going on the Star Wars Day at Sea cruise, then maybe I would buy it.
Now it's time for everybody's favorite game show. What did Dad buy?
What's up, everybody, and welcome to this edition of What Did Dad Buy? Today's trip to the outlets was pretty awesome. There was a bunch of new stuff. Stuff that I have not seen before. It may have not been the greatest bag day, honestly. There were no bags. There were no Loungeflies, no Doonies, no good bags. But what it lacked in bags, it made up in other stuff. Sorry, Dad is tired. Dad gets up really early to make it to the outlets on Saturdays. I'm just so excited. Let's jump right into some of the amazing and awesome stuff that I picked up at the outlets today. This was a cool thing that one of the workers was wheeling out. She didn't even really know what it was, and I didn't know what it was, but I wanted to see what it was. It is called the Disney Tiny Kingdom, and it's like a little flag, and you're supposed to collect their trading pins, and it's a series of trading pins, and then you put your little pins on here, and it comes with one of the pins, and you can collect all the pins. Each series is 24 tiny pins. It was $7.99, but I don't know if I'm gonna even try and collect the tiny pins. I just think this is a pretty cool way to display your pin collection. So I'm gonna stick my pins on here. So for $7.99, I got a cool place to hang some pins. I know we are far from Christmas and far to Christmas, but a new Christmas ornament came out that I had never seen before. Woody! There's a snake in my boot. And there is a snake in his boot. No, there isn't. But he's one of those pull string Woody ornaments. He's pretty cool. He's got a big old Santa hat on. He was $5.99, regularly $22.99. So he will go on my Disney Christmas tree, which has a ton of Disney Christmas ornaments now, but now it has Sheriff Woody. Pretty cool, right?
There's a spider in my bedroom.
There's a spider in your bedroom? Is it big? Is it little? Is it?
Little. I saw it.
Okay. Just stay away from it. Spider in her bedroom. We live in Florida. That can happen. The next thing that was pretty hot item, there were limit 2 of these per person per day, it said. And there were a couple styles of limited edition magic bands. The first style was the Mickey's Not So Scary 25th anniversary, I think, because it looks like that's a little 2.5 on the pumpkin. Magic band, and these were $34.99 original, and the box has all the villains on it. It's pretty cool. And as far as I can tell, it says limited edition to 3,000. And as far as I can tell, there are no dates on this Magic Band. So you get Mickey and Minnie, and then it's got like the little trick-or-treat stuff on there. These were only $7.99. Pretty good deal. Now, the orange with the Mickey and Minnie on it is pretty cool. Not as cool as this one. The Sanderson Sisters. This is the Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular. This does say Magic Kingdom 2020 on the box. This was also $34.99. It says Hocus Pocus Party Potion. Pretty cool, right? There you go. You get the Sanderson Sisters there on the Magic Band. Other side. But it does say 2020 on it, but it's really small. But it's a pretty awesome Magic Band. I was a little more excited about this one than I was the orange one. This was also $7.99. I love food. I love food and wine. I also have a cooking channel. This, people were shocked by the price on this one. It is the Dooney and Burke Food and Wine 2020 25th anniversary. Oof, that's a lot of 20s. 2020 25th anniversary Food and Wine. Yeah. This was a $48 Magic Band. It's a Dooney and Burke Magic Band. See, nice, right? Very nice. It doesn't say how many they made. It just says it's limited release. It doesn't say limited edition. So keep that in mind. So it's that pattern of Mickey, Sleepy Mickey, with him on there, cooking over there. And the Doonies have this metal, like, slider thing that go on the Magic Bands, which is pretty cool. So that's a pretty neat Magic Band. And it was also only $7.99. And it comes in this really fancy pants box that like closes off and has like a magnetic latch with like a ribbon closer. Very fancy. Only $7.99 for a $48 Magic Band. Pretty smoking deal. Now we're gonna get into some of the clothes and stuff that was super hot, super excited. People were going crazy bonker bananas over this stuff. The first one that everyone was excited about. Careful, kid, you're gonna knock my lights down. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm doing a What Did Dad Buy? I'm showing them what I bought at the outlets today.
Oh,
Are you just gonna stand there?
yes.
Well, it's gonna make it kind of hard for me to finish my video. This is not good video. This is not great footage, kiddo.
Bye-bye, viewers.
Bye-bye. I love you. Air kiss. All right, back to the showing you what's going on now that the kiddo has dipped out again. So this is the Incan Paint hoodie. It has the castle on the back. And then on the front has like a little ink splot with a Mickey Mouse. And then all over it, it has cool little drawings of different characters. And I see it's got Pinocchio, we got the Dalmatians, we got Dumbo, Mickey Mouse. That's what I'm seeing mainly. And this is a really nice hoodie. They were $64.99. They were selling them for $19.99 minus 30%. So these were $13.99. That's freaking ridiculous. One of the other hot Ink and Paint items was the Ink and Paint Spirit jerseys. These are really cool and colorful. So of course, like all Spirit jerseys, on the back, the big Walt Disney World. And these were $24.99
minus the 30%, so they were $17.50. They were there, they were gone, they were there, they were gone. They'd bring one out, they'd bring two out. Very tough to get these. I was lucky to get one. I love the design of these. These are pretty darn awesome. They're just cool. I like the Sorcerer Mickey on here. Incan Paint Spirit Jersey. Now, I think they had less of these than they had of the Incan Paint Spirit Jerseys, because if you get one, you get one, but if not, Hakuna Matata. No worries. They have some of the Lion King Spirit Jerseys there. They're in and out of the outlets right now, but they had a couple. These were also $24.99, $17.50 after the discount. Of course, most of the Spirit Jerseys are like $70 retail normally. So it says The Lion King on the front and Hakuna Matata with the trio on the back. Super cool. I've gotten to love Spirit Jerseys lately. They're really comfy, and they actually, even on a bigger guy, they actually look pretty good. But this one's great. I love this one. Same thing. There was like one in the morning, none. As I was leaving, I asked, do you guys have any in the back? They're like, nope, we don't. And a lady's wheeling a cart out with some, and I was able to get one literally as I was walking out the door. Super lucky. Another hoodie that was super popular there today was the Figment Hoodie. These are awesome. They had these in a couple of sizes, and I'll get to a little story about these later. But they're cool. Look, like you get the hood with, it's got Figment's little horns, and then the back has Figment wings on it, and it has like the Figment chest plate. And these were $19.99, so $13.99, and they were regularly $65. They had a decent amount of these in not so many sizes, and we were able to get one that would fit the wife, we think. And I'll get to a story about one we got for the kiddo at International the other night in a little bit. There were 2 dresses at the outlets this morning, and they made a change to the dress policy. So keep this in mind. At least at Vineland today, the policy was you could buy 2 of each SKU of each dress, meaning you could buy 2 of each size of each style of each dress. So the 2 dresses they had today were Maleficent, which is a very cool dress. It has like the bird right there. And then I'll flash like a really good picture of it up on the screen. And then it has like her on there on the bottom and like flames. And then I think at some point, maybe on the back, you can kind of see the dragon there. It's a really cool dress. The other dress they had was the inside out dress. And this is a neat dress. It has like the emotion type things on there, and then the bottom print is kind of like the emotion balls, all the little emotion things from the dress. And the piece on the back says, "Every day is full of emotions." So it's a pretty cool dress. I'll flash a picture. Pretty neat dress. And all the dresses were $34.99 minus 30%. So they were $24.50 for the dresses, which is ridiculous because those dresses are $129 original. Crazy. So even if you have to buy a size up or a size down and get it altered, you can still get like a dress to fit you perfect for a ridiculous price. It's bonkers. It really is. And then the one thing that what did Dad buyed for himself? I know that's not the correct language, but it kind of flowed with what I was going with. just go with me on this, is I found it, Bobby's Pizza. They had it in my size from the Goofy movie, Bobby's Pizza, man. This was $9.99. This was $6.99 for this t-shirt, and you do not understand how excited I am to find Bobby's Pizza, home of the Leaning Tower of Cheesa. Come on, people. Come on. Amazing. I'm so happy I found this shirt for myself. Now, every Saturday, I get up stupid early in the morning and I go over to the Vineland outlet and I do my shopping and I do my video, and then I post my video, put it up live for you guys, premiere it at 8 p.m. And that's my video every Saturday. That's what I do Saturdays. But sometimes during the week, I sneak over to International Drive and I do a little extra shopping and I pick up a couple of extra items. And I picked up a couple of really cool extra items this week, and I wanted to show them off to you here in What Did Dad Buy? So hold on, let me show them to you. The first item is a little Yoda. It is not a baby Yoda, it is just a little Yoda. This is one of the little dolls from the Galaxy's Edge stores over in Batu, and it's supposed to be like a little toy of one of the Yodas. And it is adorable, and I love them. And it was $6.99, regular price $23, and it's amazing. Buy this, you will. Yeah, I had to buy it. It was just too good. A while back, we were able to find they call them Bigfoot, a Bigfoot Dale plush. But we couldn't find a Bigfoot Chip plush. Well, I found a Bigfoot Chip plush. Yes, I did. They had a very few of these, and I was able to pick up a couple. And I picked up this guy, and I'd asked the manager as I was checking out, I'm like, do you happen to have any of the Dales in the back? Because I wanted another set for somebody. And he goes, no, where did you even get that one? Give it back to me. He was, of course, just being hard with me. And I was like, oh, man. But I was able to find a friend for Dale. So now Dale has his buddy, and we have a Chip and Dale set for the kiddo as a gift later. Don't you dare tell her. Don't you tell her. Don't you do it. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. You can tell Chip because he's a chocolate chip nose. It's black, a chocolate chip. That's how you know the difference between Chip and Dale. Thanks, sis. This was just too awesome to pass up. I've showed you the brain broke. I've showed you the die-cast Mickey Mouse racers in my video. Well, how about die-cast Star Wars racers? Yeah, You get a die-cast R2-D2, BB-8, and C-3PO, and they were $8.99, normally $19.99. These things are boss. I don't even know if anyone says boss, but I'm gonna say boss because these things are boss. And I am so excited. I showed this to my buddy Drew in the moment, and he got really mad at me that I did not buy him a set. If I get over to International, they were not at Vineland today. These were only at International. And a lot of the stuff that I'm showing you are stuff that I haven't seen over at Vineland. Yoda, I saw that over at Vineland. This, never. Only saw it over at International. You know how I complained that I only have Star Wars shirts and I needed to get more non-Star Wars shirts? Bought myself another Star Wars shirt. But I couldn't help it. This was $7.99 before the discount, which makes it like, this was $5.60. And look how awesome that shirt is. And then on the back, it has like the Star Wars TIE Fighters racing. It's an amazing shirt. It's a $30 t-shirt that I paid $5.60 for. But it is getting ridiculous, so I do need to get some shirts that aren't Star Wars. So I got another Star Wars shirt. But this one's DJ Rex. It's in the Droid Depot, and it says it's reflective. So I don't know, like, is it reflecting? Is it doing any kind of cool reflective stuff? This one was a little pricey. I almost didn't buy it. This was $14.69, but it was regularly 37 bucks. But it's a pretty cool shirt. And DJ Rex is awesome. And it's reflective. I have a lot of Star Wars shirts. Remember that like Mickey Mouse and Pluto keychain that we found that has like Mickey and like a couple of Mickeys? Well, guess what? I found my boy Donald. Yup, there's a keychain version of it with Donald. He was $4.99. And then you get 3 awesome little Donalds. You get that guy. And like Angry Donald. That was $4.99 and I had to have it because it's Donald and Donald's my favorite of the Fab Five. Remember those foam keychains we found over at Vineland last week and they were $1.99? Well, there were 49-cent ones over at International and they had Eva and Wally. I love that movie to death. So I had to buy me an Eva and Wally matching keychain set. And the very last thing I want to show you is something that was over at International, but I did see they had a couple of them scooched behind the counter over at Vineland today. I'm a sucker for these big giant pin things, and I love Emperor's New Groove. Such a fantastic movie, so underrated. And they had this thing, which was amazing. It is a limited edition of 1,500, regularly $65. It was like $32.99, and it is pretty freaking amazing. It's a giant pin, and look how cool that is. I just love it to death. And it goes on my shelf somewhere. I'm gonna find a place for it. And no touching. No touching. So that'll do it for this edition of What Did Dad Buy at Vineland and my secret international trip. I didn't even tell you about the little story about the Figment thing for the hoodie. I found that Figment hoodie over at International at first in a very small size, and I wanted to get a bigger size so the wife and the kiddo could go twinsies with their jackets. And I asked the manager guy, I was like, hey, do you have this in the back any bigger? And he laughed in my face and was like, ha ha ha, no. And he was joking with me. And it was pretty funny. And I don't know why I said that. I could probably cut that part out of the other story, and I won't do that. But hey, why don't you guys just get back to the video?
This is killing me that this pin is $9.99. It's a Fozzie pin, and I should really own it, but at $9.99 it is just too expensive. $6.99 maybe. And they actually had a lot of new pins today, but unfortunately they were all $9.99, which in my opinion is too pricey. The sweet spot for pins really kind of $6. Why are Dalmatians terrible at hide and go seek? They're always spotted. Waka waka. Come on, Fozzie, I'm trying to explain to them why the pins are too pricey. They should be $6.99 or preferably $3.99. That's really the sweet spot for pins. But these were all $9.99, and I thought they're just too much money for outlet pins. I wanted that Donald pin. I didn't see that anywhere, but I still wouldn't have paid $9.99 for it. But they had a lot of these switchboard pins. I had never even heard of this switchboard edition. Didn't know what it's about or anything. I don't know if anybody collects these and you're looking for them. Guess what? They're at the outlets. They had some new pins that was a Valentine's pin. Now, a lot of these pins were limited edition pins. So, I mean, at least even though they're pricey, they're limited edition. This I thought was cool. At least for $9.99, you get 2 pins. So this is like a Her Universe thing. You get 1 pin for you and 1 pin to share. So it's a duplicate pin set. 1 to share the Force and 1 to use the Force. Pretty cool concept. At least that way, 50% off basically for that pin. I love me some Rescuers Down Under, but dude, $10 again. I sound like a broken record. Too much for these pins. If you were a pin collector, today was a pretty good day at the outlets. Lots of really cool pins. This was probably the least cool of the pins that were there. I didn't know it's the 55th anniversary of Winnie the Pooh. Did you know that? Now you do. This was a weird one. That snake is kind of creepy, and then like there's the kid in the cage, and then that really creepy guy. It was $9.99. Just too much. Emperor's New Groove, man. Like that awesome giant pin that I found. There was a little kid there who was like so excited to find Emperor's New Groove merchandise, because you just really don't find a lot of Emperor's New Groove merchandise. And like the kid was like, this is one of my favorite movies, and they like had to grab the pin. So even though it was too pricey for me, it was right on price for them. They had a couple more of these dual Her Universe pins, the share one, give one style pins. Not too bad. Independent. I don't know. It's okay. I like the purple background, but I think you could have come up with a different term for Ray than independent. On to the clothes. They've had the cat shirt, and now they've got the dog shirt, which makes me hope that we will find the Dooney cat purse coming up soon, which makes no sense that I'm talking about the dog shirt and the cat. I was up early. I told you guys that earlier. This is a Disney Cruise Line dress. It's like a Castaway K, very lightweight, kind of beachy dress. Thought it was pretty cool. Stay all day. We still plan on trying to do an entire day at Magic Kingdom. Hopefully it will be upcoming here for Mother's Day, because we did get a Mother's Day reservation for Magic Kingdom. I love these little like t-shirts with the little pictures, the profile pic, tagged pic. I think that's a really cute t-shirt, and it's pretty funny. For $5, great shirt. This is a little too busy for me. I don't know. It's cool, but it's pretty busy. Almost makes my head hurt. $2.79 flip sequin. I mean, that's ridiculously cheap. It just really is. You had me at Walt Disney World. Very flowy shirt, kind of see-through. So keep that in mind if you are looking to purchase this shirt. Very flowy. It looks almost like a ghost. Love Your Life. I love the little Mickey bar on there. It's a cool shirt. Looks like that would be very cool for the parks on this hot summer Florida days. This is another one of those Her Universe shirts. I thought it was kind of cool. I liked the stitching on it and the ringer style, I think is what they're called. Pink collar and edges. I thought it was a very nice shirt. You can actually see some of those Figment things I was talking. So now, like, Castle this? Is that how this you would read it? I mean, like, I'm not sure. Like, Castle this? Magic this? Like, am I reading this wrong? Can somebody tell me? Fun day. That I understand. That makes sense. Not a bad shirt. More of those Disney Barbie dolls that they're getting rid of the plastic packaging on. Lots of those. I'm telling you guys, they got lots of those things. Like I said, not a lot of bags. They had this Disney Rainbow Loungefly. No of the Doonies or the high-end stuff. Not much at all going on there. This was a new bag I had not seen. It was like almost a bath mat material to the Mickey. But he was cool. Very little ears. Only ears actually that I saw were these, the flower ears, and the mermaid ears. That was kind of it. I didn't see really any of the other ears there. There may have been the Gonna Pop On You ears, but I didn't really search those out. These are some cool socks. I love this shirt because I am the favorite child in the family. My sister will argue that, but she knows it's true. But they didn't have it in my size. Otherwise, I would have bought it. And this is a great shirt. Another one of those, I don't need any more Star Wars shirts, but I totally would have bought it if it was in my size. Here's kind of a look, same guys' shirts that we've been seeing at the outlets for quite some time. I don't remember if I've featured this Pandora shirt before, but I figured I would. It's pretty cool. It's got the Navi guy and like all the bright colors. Pretty neat design. Here are some more of the kids shirts. Not a whole bunch of new stuff going on here either. Kind of the same stuff. I still love that badness level shirt. It's amazing. It's awesome. But most of the clothing is still kind of dwindling down, but not a whole bunch of new stuff other than all the new stuff I've featured. Other than this shirt, Emperor's New Groove, man. Not in my size, but my buddy Drew got one. I'm proud of him. It'll be cool for him to wear in the parks. They had a bajillion of these Rice Krispie treats with the weird Mickey and Minnie faces on them. They were pretty popular with people, and I didn't forget.
Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. This was a really cool trip to the outlets. There was a lot of really new and cool stuff today. I love it when there's new stuff. There were a bunch of new awesome pins and toys and rando stuff that I have not seen before. So keep watching. If you are enjoying my content, go ahead and give it a like or a thumbs up and maybe leave some comments. That'll enter you into the free giveaways. I'll be giving away a Haunted Mansion set of ears coming up here soon. If you're interested in winning things like Loungefly bags and different things, consider joining the DGP Alliance. It's $5 a month. You can join here by clicking the join button or on Patreon, and that would help me out. That's pretty awesome. You could also watch my Disney videos. We go to the parks and do lots of fun stuff. I just went on Test Track for the first time in a long time, and it was interesting.
Yes! Yeah! Let's go, come on! Let's do it! Let's do it!
Thanks for watching, and remember, always look twice before you cross the street. Nope, that's not it. Oh yeah, Dad doesn't do outros, so that's it.